Whew, it's getting hot. I have been sitting here watching my garden grow. I've been working on the Granny Square Flowers card deck by Claire Montgomerie. I have 2 flowers to share with you today. We live really close to the fire department, and usually Sadie will serenade the parade. No, you don't get a ow today. All right, back to the Granny Squares. Cornflower is a 3D motif that I worked on. This one was intimidating. This is one of those that I didn't want to save to the very end of the deck because I knew if I saved all the ones that look like trouble, then it'll just bog me down. It was not trouble. It was not trouble at all. So use a lime green. You're making just a tiny little base circle with some single crochets. With the darker purple, you're doing some little chaining and slip stitching, no big deal. And then the last row around the almost like a sea anemone look, no big deal. I left all my ends very long to help tack them down if I needed to. The background is the solid granny. So some of the backgrounds have 2 variations, a holy granny and a solid granny. This one was the solid granny pattern, which came in the little book. What'd I make? I made this one. These are chains, doubles with picots on them. So when I was working the final round around in my big twist lime jelly, which I'm doing all the final rounds in the lime jelly, and I'll have it connected by Amanda over at Tap Mama in the Bag Brigade in the lime jelly. When I was working the final row around, I tacked down the center of each one of those just to help tie it all in. Mine looks nothing like the card. That's okay. That's okay. This is my garden. Miss Montgomerie's garden is beautiful. And I don't have all those colors. I'm working from a palette of mostly scrap yarns, but I have a very large variety collected. And then we have Coreopsis. C-O-R-E, O-P-S-I-S. Coreopsis. I might be putting too much on the last half. There we go. I have a spring sunflower. I don't know. I got the orange towards the middle. I used a dark burgundy, which it doesn't really show up as much as this one. If my orange was a little lighter, it would have popped a little bit more because those little specks in there, those are pretty. That's okay. We did popcorn stitches all the way around. You make 5 double crochets, full double crochets in 1 stitch. You drop it off your hook. You go back to the first one. You slip stitch them all together, and it makes this cute little pucker with a very ruffly top on it. Very cute. I need to add more dark green to my color palette. I guess I ran out on one of the other flowers, so I did some lime, had a little lime in there, and then grape jelly, lime jelly all the way around. All these squares are working up the same size, so Amanda shouldn't have too much trouble stitching them together for me. And Claire made them as a gauge marker. They are the size of the card. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous, Claire. So those are the 2 that I owe you for this week, because every other week we're doing the summer 2026 craft along. Are you enjoying it? Are you making granny squares? Send me pictures. Send me an email. I'd love to see your squares if you're working from a card deck. I'd love to see them. I'm having a great time with it. We are halfway through with the 52. It's 50, not 52. 50 mix and match designs. Oh, there's 52 weeks in a year. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, friends, take care. I'll see you next week with the summer, and then the last Friday of July is some more granny squares. I'll see you soon. Bye.